Hey, I'm Dan Fitzpatrick, stockmarketmentor.com. And look, I want to go over the home builders today. There's some of these stocks that are in a pretty good situation. By the way, just a real quick note. Tomorrow, I've raised the price for Stock Market Mentor from $97 up to $147, but I am honoring the $97 rate until tomorrow night at midnight. After that, it's going to be $147. So we've actually had quite a few people taking advantage of that who had not previously been members, but had been on the free chart list. So that might be you, it might not be, but I'll just say this: if you're interested in checking me out and seeing what we're doing, now would be a good time to do it, because after Friday, if you decide then you want to try Stock Market Mentor, you'll be paying 50% more. So anyway, I just thought I'd let you know, and I'm sure you're getting emails about this, but here I am. So let me get to this now. Enough about that. So this is forming a pretty nice base here. It kind of, it's a high base. You could say it's starting around here. It's starting to look like a cup and handle here, or a potential cup and handle. Now there's no handle, so we're just looking for this kind of thing. If this would stay below, say, $80 for a while and then break out, now we'd really have something. So I would certainly I wouldn't be buying this stock here. You're kind of too late to buy the dip and too early to buy the breakout, and so it's really more of a higher risk trade, simply because the potential reward is uncertain. Either way, I mean, you're not going to go wrong, because you're only risking 4 or 5% on the downside. If you do just say, well, screw it, let's do it, I'm going to buy it because I think the stock's going to break out. Then if it turns out that you're wrong, the stock pulls back instead, you got to put a Band-Aid on, not a tourniquet. And so that could work. Again, I just wouldn't, I would coach you not to do that. That you either wait for the stock to pull back closer to, say, the 50-day moving average, or you wait for a bona fide breakout. Now, if we look at some of the stocks in this group, Lennar has kind of a similar look. It's it's actually, it's very similar. And so I would kind of look at this in the same way. Here, I would really need to see it either break out above 110, and they report earnings on the 13th. So just 11 days from now. I would look for it to break out above 110 on volume, or pull back, say, closer to 105, 104, something like that. I don't think you're going to get a pullback to 100. And then another stock that I'm looking at is Hovnanian. Notice the liquidity, there is none. The stock at 73, what was it? 73,000 shares. You can put in an order to buy the stock at a limit price, and then go have some lunch, and then maybe it'll be filled when you get back. It just doesn't really trade that much, but the pattern's the pattern, and so you can consider, this. MDC Holdings, or Richmond American. This is a pretty nice chart pattern too. So I'm really looking for more of a breakout on these home builders. DHI is giving you the same exact thing. Again, all the chart patterns are a little different, but the similarity is that they've all basically been forming bases for quite a few months, and now on some of these like this, it's actually narrowing a bit. And so, and then we can, you look at TOL. That doesn't work for me. It's kind of up too much. It doesn't work for me. That would have been a 2 weeks ago thing, not a now thing. So the bottom line is, there's a lot of really good potential trades in the home building index, in the home building ETF. If you just want to trade the XHB, that'll be your smoother trade, because everything gets kind of, averaged out. But what I would suggest doing is looking at the stocks that I just mentioned, writing notes, putting stock alerts on there so that you can be taking action on a stock when it does what you're thinking it's gonna do, as opposed to taking action on a stock and then hoping that it does what you think it's gonna do. So anyway, that's it. And remember, don't forget about midnight tomorrow night when the rate will go up. So get them while they're hot.